In the very dark room, someone was loudly saying something. His voice is anger. I want. Hearing the loud noise, the sound of footsteps echoes through the room, drawing the person's attention who was loudly saying to something. He turned towards the source of the noise, his red, angry eyes looking at that person, and then speak with her. Smirk, did you bring what I asked for? The person who entered the room stopped abruptly, his face lowered with regretness, kneeling down with his head low. I'm sorry, Prince, but we failed to find. Before he could finish his sentence, the devil prince became angry and started yelling at that person. Prince, now don't show your face to me. You all are just a waste of money. I don't want to see your face again the next day. As a servant from the mansion came running into the living room upon seeing the queen of the kingdom, as he immediately fell to his knees and crying. Queen, tensely asking the servant what happened. Queen helped that person to stand up on his knees, and while waiting for his answer, a flicker of hope flashed across her face, silently wishing that what she feared was untrue, but her heart broke as the servant slowly nodded. Queen, turning away to hide her tears. The prince's condition is become very weak. I have to find someone who can make him person as he was. He was happy and soft-side person. Meanwhile, you were having an important discussion with your employee. Ideas and instructing to find way to grow your small company. After listening to everyone's point of view, you nod and thoughtfully offering your advice and sharing your own perspective. The meeting list for at least 3 hours, while placing file on the table, shutting down on the laptop with a smile. Thank you for all listening carefully. As we discuss, let's take a little break and then continue our work. Everyone nodded and got up from the chairs. After bowing respectfully, they left the meeting room. Chatting and smirking with one another, everyone except your best friend Shreya. Shreya resting her elbow on the table and placing her chin on her palm, speaking curiously. So, Miss CEO, tell me what's going on with you. When I had cleaned my place and was about to leave, but I was shocked when I heard Shreya's voice. She was asking about me, which caught me off guard, because I thought she had also gone for the break, but instead she stayed with me. Van softly smiling, no nothing Shreya, Shreya, making a cute and funny face. Oh, Miss Van, CEO of Lee Company, please. When you built the entire through your hard work from the very beginning, this company, I know you. From where? I have known you since high school, and if anyone understands you better than you understand yourself, it's me. So don't try to hide anything from me while placing your elbow on the table and resting your chin on your palm. So, Miss Kim, if you understand me so well, then why don't you tell me what I am thinking right now? Shreya smirking, if you want me to prove my friendship to you, then fine, I am ready, but after I give you the correct answer, don't hide anything about me. Okay? You nod with a smile and Shreya smirked confidently before beginning to give her answer with a full confidence. Shreya raising one eyebrow, I know you are upset about your stepmother, aren't you? Hmm? You couldn't help but smile, feeling happy to hear the correct answer from her. You knew Shreya was like a soulmate, someone who understands you better than you understand yourself. She had always been by your side, even during your worst day. You remained silent for a few moments, which confirmed Shreya's suspicions. She spoke up again, her voice filled with a concern. Shreya, please, Van, tell me what happened. I know I gave the right answer, didn't I? It's been 5 years, but I have never seen this kind of sadness on your face before, Van. Softly, with a smile, I am glad you understand me, Shreya, but I don't know why. Whenever I try to run away from my past, something unexpected always happens. Tears welling up on your eyes. I don't know how I will face everything. Shreya listened to you calmly as you looked down. Your tears began to fall. When I tried too hard to leave the past behind, but I think I never truly been able to escape. You began crying. And then before Shreya understood anything, she became a shock. Shreya, standing up from the chair and walking towards you, calmly patting your back. Why? Don't stress too much. I will. Her words become invisible when you hug her suddenly and starting crying more, which make Shreya more shocked, and she's just looking at you and trying to make you smile. You hug her for a moment while she rubs your back, trying to calm you and make you know that she will always by your side. Shreya, I have never seen tears in her eyes like this, not even when her own mother died. What happened to her? She looked scared and so tense, while slowly breaking the hug. Now you can see Shreya holding your face and wiping your tears with a soft smile. Don't be tense, fine. I will be always here with you. Now tell me what's going on. Don't cry. Because this soulmate of yours has never seen a single tears in your eyes. Please, hearing her words make you feel a comfort, as if no matter what, even if everyone else turned against you, your best friend would never leave your side. You nod, wiping your tears with a tissue. In a jague, a lady entered the living room with a middle-aged woman without permission. The middle-aged woman was shocked and made a weird face as she noticed the other lady's fashion. So she wore a lot of jewelry. Mrs. Lee, becoming angry, hey old woman, why are you coming into my home without my permission now? Just to get out. The lady, who looked like a queen from somewhere, was searching for someone in the house but couldn't find her. While Mrs. Lee felt ignored, Mrs. Lee angrily approached the lady. Just to get out from here, loudly said to her. Before Mrs. Lee could finish her sentence, she was shocked as she suddenly looking at that person's eyes. Mrs. Lee loudly, what? Why am I? She green eyes. I am in a dream. As Mrs. Lee's eyes turned to the lady, she saw her smirk, which made Mrs. Lee little fear from that person. Mrs. Lee loudly, please just get out from here. Who are you and why are you coming into my home? You didn't get permission from me, so just get out from here. Mrs. Lee loudly but with a scare, you will be going straight to get out from my home, lady. With annoying tone, you are so irritating and annoying. You can't stay silent for a moment, always so hyper. I don't know how my daughter-in-law will be able to live with a person like you. Mrs. Lee angrily, how dare you call me annoying and boring? I am not. And for your information, I don't have any daughter. Lady calmly stopping in front of Mrs. Lee, first speak to me nicely because I am a queen, not an old woman or normal human like you. As the lady referred herself as a queen, Mrs. Lee couldn't help but cackle and she began laughing loudly. This only make a queen's anger. Mrs. Lee, haha, you and queen, what a joke. I can't stop laughing. Queen angrily looking at Mrs. Lee with angriness and loudly say, don't laugh at me. Oh, Chapo, I'm sorry for repeating this dialogue again. It's just by mistake. I'm sorry for this. Mrs. Lee loudly. Why are you behaving like this? Why are you getting angry on me, Queen? Because without it you can't stay silent. So if you don't stop, then I will again start to scolding you. The Queen opened her purple eyes and began scanning the entire home, but when she couldn't find anyone, a hint of sadness appeared on her face. As the Queen didn't hear any more sound from Mrs. Lee, she stopped to getting angry on Mrs. Lee. Queen, this human is so stupid and brainless, always doing extra drama. Meanwhile, you calm down and Shreya sat next to you, her expression filled with a concern. Shreya, softly, so and tell me everything. Van nodding with a soft smile, eyes still puffy and red from crying. Shreya, I had a terrible nightmare. I saw someone in my nightmare. I don't know anything about him, but I only saw his eyes, which was looking red, and he was so terrible. Shreya cackled softly, catching your attention, noticing your gaze. She quickly composed herself and spoke nicely. Shreya, soulmate, it was just a dream. Why are you overthinking it? Don't stress, why? Yeah, I know, but if you show him, you will be also scared too. I don't know why. I always show nightmare like that. Shreya, placing a hand on your shoulder, and first of all, it was just a dream, and if you have been overthinking drama like this, then you must be watch the scene on your dream. You want to explain everything to her, but you choose to remain silent, knowing she wouldn't understand. Shreya noticed your sudden quietness. Shreya, calmly holding your hand, why, my soulmate, if anyone even tried to angry on you, then don't for a second think you are alone. I will be always with you. So don't be tense. I am always with you. Shreya, I will never leave you because you are my life and my best friend, whom I call a soulmate. Shreya's world filled you with happiness, and a smile spread across your face. Vine, I don't know. I will always be with you. Shreya, Vine. Hey, don't call me Shreyu. I don't like it. Shreya looked away from you with a cute pout, which made you smile. Vine. Oh, my Shreyu is upset. Why Shreyu? Shreya turning towards you with a pout. Don't call me Shreyu. You know I hate the word so much. Call me Shreya instead. You feel happy and intentionally start to calling her Shreyu, teasing her playfully. Shreya's face turned a little angry, but your childish behavior only made her sign of smile. And then, just as there was a knock on the door, snapping both of your back to seriousness, you quickly composed yourself and sat on the table. Incoming, your assistant manager walked in, explained an issue with one of the projects. Without wasting time, you and Shreya quickly got up. Queen, splashing water dropped on Mrs. Lee's face to wake her up. Old lady, wake up. I am not free as you are. Prince, I don't know where you are, but I will find you whenever you will hide. His words are become silent when someone walked towards him, head low and catching his attention. The prince's expression turned serious as he walked towards him. Prince, with a deep and husky voice, so tell me, where is my angel to become the most powerful person in the world? I have to meet her. Priest, looking up with a serious tone, I am sorry, but it's your luck. You will find your angel soon. The priest's words are become silent as Prince started to laughing. Prince, my angel, you are coming to me. I am waiting for you for so long. Come to me. His laughing was interrupted and stopped when the priest seriously talk. Priest, serious Prince Devil. There is a problem. As Taehyung here, this his anger increased, and he just looking at the priest. Taehyung angrily, what is this problem between me and power? I don't want any trouble. Quickly tell me about it, you. Priest Taehyung, with his eyes glowing with the power, he quickly look at the priest. Priest, tell me what is the problem. Don't have time for more. Saying after 15 years, Poonam's night is coming, and on that day I have to get my old power back. Because of Taehyung's word, the priest can't say anything because he was little scared from the prince. Because the prince always started getting angry on everyone. So he just stood there silently, which attracted Taehyung's attention. Taehyung, now you stupid priest, quickly tell me what is the problem between me and the angel. Quickly. Priest, with a low voice, Prince, your luck is guiding you towards the angel, and you will find her soon and gain your power, but don't because you will not get your power again back. Taehyung, but why I don't get my power back? Before the priest could complete his sentence, Taehyung, angrily looking at the priest, and just say him to getting out from the mansion. Taehyung loudly, no one can call me loser because I am not. I am the winner of my old kingdom, and I will be. No one can be. No one can be. Taehyung is repeating his word while priest going out from the mansion without saying anything. Mrs. Lee slowly opened her eyes, rubbed them, and started to get up, become shocked when she sees the queen. Mrs. Lee loudly scared. Are you not going out from my mansion? Now just to get lost of my home. Queen, raising her eyebrows, speaking coldly. Are you seriously speaking loudly in front of me? Seeing her eyes, Mrs. Lee gulped in fear and become calm, simply shook her head. Queen, good, now tell me, where is your daughter? I want to meet her. Mrs. Lee, trying to control her smile. You came here for my stepdaughter. Look like you are come to the wrong place. The queen became shocked and angry because how could she so easily say it was the wrong place and mention the stepdaughter? She wants to ask her a question, but Mrs. Lee speak before she can. Mrs. Lee, she ran away from her long time, and maybe it's been a 5 years since she did not come here to meet her and my family. The queen become shocked and can't understand what to do because she just want to find her daughter. Mrs. Lee, so now you have your answer. Leave my home. Just go, Queen. Now where will I find her? Before Poonam's night. Time skip to the night. You come home around 12 o'clock, and because of the tiredness, you throw yourself on the bed and quickly drift into a peaceful sleep, letting out a little snore. As hours pass, you begin to loudly say in your dream, you don't know, but you are starting to crying in your sleep. You are running with all your strength through a dark and fed place, continuously glancing behind you where someone is also running behind you. Van, please, who are you? Why are you chasing me? You shout while still running from the unknown person, but he continues walking behind you, which scares you even more. You are starting to find a right place for your hide, but you couldn't. Van, where am I? You just look around, but found that you are at unknown place, which make you little scared. And as you turn back, you found no one is there, which make you little happy. But as you quickly turn towards other side, you become shocked when you saw someone was standing there with a good posture and confident, with attitude, and say something. Van, what are you doing here? Just come with me. I will drop you to your home. Van, thank you for help me. Thank you. You quickly getting up from the bed and looking around, and you found yourself. You notice that you are in your bedroom and it was just a dream which bring you a relief. However, the fear of that place still remained on your mind, but you start to forget it. Van, what was that? I don't know what that place. I have to do something about my nightmare. I have to talking about this to Shreya. Then she can't help me. You lay down on the bed again and again drift into your sweet dreams. Fine, I will talk to Shreya about this dream again. Or maybe I should ask her to stay with me. Yeah, that's good idea. As minutes pass, you can't fall back asleep because of the fear, but you try your best to sleep. As the queen walks into the mansion's living room, she is shocked to see her son, Prince Kim Taehyung, sitting on the sofa. As she enters, a smirk appears on his face. Queen, Taehyung Prince, but why he is here? The queen is shocked because since Taehyung's birth, he never stayed or spoke with his own mother. The queen, she had not seen her own son's face since his birth, and suddenly he just came to meet her, but why? Taehyung with a smile, oh queen, why are you standing there like a statue? This is your own mansion and you didn't come just to come and sit here, queen. Sorry. Kingdom's queen, as Taehyung spoke, the queen snapped out of her thought. She nodded and with a confident stride walked towards him and sat down next to the prince. Queen, coldly, why are you coming here, prince? Taehyung, oh queen, now you don't have time for your own son and you need a reason to meet your son. Are you asking for an appointment just to meet your own son? No way, it can't be. You are not like that, mom. His word brought a cackle on a queen's face. Queen, so you are the calling me, saying I only meet you when there is a work. That doesn't suit me, but it definitely suits on you, prince. Queen, when you were born, the very next day, you decided to stay away from me. You didn't even speak to me. I honestly thought you might have forgotten what I look like, or didn't even know whether I was alive or not. Taehyung, oh Queen, I thought you had forget why I left the very next day after I was born. You don't know. As Taehyung spoke, tears welling up in Queen's eyes. She knew deep down that Taehyung never wanted to be like this, but somewhere she was the one who had made him walk into this. Where Taehyung noticed the tears in her Queen's eyes coldly. Now don't start crying here because you know I won't be moved by your fake tears. For now I came here to learn about my soon-to-be wife, Angel. Tell me about her. Hearing the word Angel from Taehyung, the queen became shocked because she never mentioned anything to him about meeting Angel. She wondered how he found out. Queen, how is this possible? Seeing his mother in a shock, bring a smile on the Taehyung's face, he spoke in a deep voice. Taehyung smirking, why so surprised, Queen? Did you really think I wouldn't find out? Nothing escaped from me. Taehyung, Queen, everything is our kingdom respect you and that's why they all support you. But there is a one person who doesn't like your existence. The queen listened to Taehyung's word and felt sad because she can now know how much her own son disliked her as his mother, Taehyung. Looking at the queen's eyes, so that's why no one will tell me where you have gone, but your loyal guards and soldiers already tell me about your all the plans, and you were also meeting to the angel. As saying speak, which make Queen more sad because she never thought her own sons don't like the queen of the kingdom. Taehyung raising one eyebrow and smirking. So it's clear that no one will make I mean, going against my word, so tell me, where is the angel? Queen, I didn't know you had become this much rude. If you were not my son, I will not allow you to stay in our kingdom. Taehyung smiling, don't pretending in front of me that you care for me because you were the one who don't like me from the start, from the beginning of my birth. So now tell me about Angel, Queen. I can't let Taehyung know about the Angel because it's not good for him or the Angel. So I have to hide it from Taehyung loudly. I will never tell you about the Angel because you will not like her. So don't expect anything from me because I will never told you about Angel to you in any condition. Taehyung became little angry and loudly said to the Queen, now tell me. Before Queen could finish her sentence, Taehyung quickly held her hand. Taehyung called, I don't need your permission, mother. As Taehyung see his mom and become little calm and soft, his eyes turned into softness and care for everyone, which Queen noticed and smile on her face. So he take back and his anger started to washing away from his face. And they both again sit on the sofa with a smile on both of face. Taehyung with a calm. Now this is the last time I ask you about the angel. Don't make me angry. Just to tell me where she is. Queen. No, I don't know anything about her. But even if I did, I would not tell you because I don't care about you, and I will never tell you about her. Her word make Taehyung even angrier, and he speak loudly to her. Taehyung, so now you want to tell me where she is? Fine, but I challenge you. I will find her before Poonam's night. And before you could find her, Taehyung stormed out from the living room. His eyes is little with anger. Meanwhile, his mother, the queen, sat on the sofa, tears streaming down her face. because she never thought that his son will come here to meet her and challenge her like this. She knew how stubborn her son was. Queen strongly wiped tears. No, I can't be weak. I have to find Angel before Taehyung find her. Time skipped to 1 week later. You are sleeping peacefully, but it interrupted by the sound of the doorbell, which irritated you. You move on the bed, annoying, and hide your head and ears behind the pillow so you can't hear the doorbell rings. But your plan goes wrong because the person keeps knocking on the door. Suddenly, you remember that today is Sunday and realize the maids are on holiday. You get up from the bed, rubbing your eyes, and check the time on the clock while yawning. Van, who is coming here at the early morning? At 6:30 a.m. I should check. Now let's go. Since that night you have been too scared, so Shreya has been staying with you in your apartment. You haven't had that nightmare again, but today is Sunday, so she went to her parents' hometown yesterday. She didn't want to go because she knew you will be alone, but you let her go. On the other side, both Taehyung and his mother are trying to find the angel, but they have both failed, which only increased Taehyung's anger. As you walk towards the main door of the apartment without caring about anyone, you quickly open the door and are shocked when you see the person smile at you. Ryan, who are you? As you notice the person, you hurriedly trying to close the door, but the other person doesn't let it happen. Hey, just a go. Who are you? You put all your energy into closing the door, but it won't budge. Finally, the other person opened the door and walking towards you. Hi, you look so pretty. Walking towards you. Now, Angel, I am coming here to meet you. As you hear his word, which gave you shock because you never see that person and don't know who is he and why he wants to meet you. After running to the living room, you notice that you are not looking back, and as you look at him, you become shocked. And then just looking at that person, Ryan, looking back, tears welling up. Who are you? Why you want to meet me? Tell me quickly, before you can complete your sentence. Something like water sprinkled on your face, which make you feel dizzy, and you are about to fall on the ground. That person looking at you. Hi Van, I'm a Kim Taehyung, the prince of the kingdom. The series name next part coming soon.